Good evening, all. How are we doing? Oh, we need to change that lighting a little bit, don't we? There we go. That's a little bit better. How are we doing, all? Hope we're all well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A little bit of a slapdash, last-minute setup. I came on about 5:30. I got back in. I was like, I'll just have a quick check of the daily races. We'll see what the daily races are. Oh my God! Have a look to the left of your screen. Your eyes do not deceive you. Now, initially, I was like, oh, Endurance 2. I wonder what that means. I wonder if there's a second layout that they've introduced, or there's another bit that they've like removed from the track or now added, or whatever it is. And then, as I was like having a quick look at the sort of setup for the tyres and what we need to do and tyre wear and all that sort of stuff, I noticed that the little red dot, if you just track it round there, just as it comes to the GP layout, this was the moment where I was like, that's going the wrong way. That is going the wrong way around the Nurburgring. And sure enough, that is what this race is. It is the reverse layout of the Nurburgring Endurance. Now, I didn't know that this was even a thing on the game. And I don't think that it is. But somehow, we've got it for the dailies. So, I am buzzing for this. It is a no rain or no dynamic weather kind of situation. Let me just move this across there so I can see the comments. Yeah, there is a no... I don't think that there'll be weather on this one, or certainly from what I've seen, it doesn't look like there is. I think Nürburgring in reverse layout is clearly more than enough. We've got racing medium and racing softs, both tyres required, mandatory requirements. And so, yeah, it is actually a really, really interesting race. Now, the M6 is probably the car that I'm going to jump in for now. I believe I've got a livery for it, but right now I'm going to maybe realise that I don't even have the car. There's the car there, but I don't have a livery for it. So let's see if we can do something different. Let's jump in the Merc for this one, shall we? I really don't think that this matters what car you're in, unless you get to a point where you really do know the track really, really well. So, it's a slightly different setup for the stream today. I want to quickly intro it all before we just, well, we'll get going, but I want to quickly intro it as we do. So, I'm going to be finishing streaming at 8 o'clock, whereas normally we have started streaming only just before that. We normally start at 7... Good start. We normally start at 7 or 8, but I'm going to be finishing up at 8. So I've started at 6:30, so it's a really short stream. It's going to mean that I get 3 races, but I really hope that of those 3 races we have a bit of fun and hopefully a good result. I'm going to do my best to get some good results. Whether or not we manage that, who knows. By the end of it, maybe. But I would love to get some more streams done later in this week as well. I'm realising that the Merc is 0 good around here, or at least for a inexperienced first attempt try. I'm going to jump in the M6. Now, John, don't get mad at me. I don't think that I've got a livery for that one. So I'm going to go for the normal rent-a-car, the Enterprise version of the M6, because we don't have a livery for that. And I make the same mistake all the time, is that I don't realise which cars I've got the liveries for. John does a tremendous job of making us some very, very tremendous and very kind. He does very kindly makes us some very nice liveries, and then I forget to put them on. But I'm just making it clear there that, at least in the garage at the moment, we give ourselves a chance to get out. I don't have that livery. So we'll rent this one for the BMW, for the M6. I'm assuming that I will have a livery, but I just haven't spotted it in the garage. But we'll get out and we'll break a little bit later, or a little bit earlier, I should say, into what now becomes the first corner of the track. John saying that I do have it, which I fully believe, by the way. That's what I'm saying. I was struggling to spot. That's what I'm saying, yeah. I was struggling to spot in the in the cars, unless for some reason I don't own it, or when it's switched over on the for the manufacturer stuff. Coming this way down the Nurburgring, you can actually see the tourist spot, or the entrance, the public entrance to the Nurburgring, which is, yeah, that's it, tiger livery. Well, we're not going to get a full lap of the Nurburgring at this rate anyways. Tiger livery. Now, unless I'm being a wally, which I probably am, tell me where that is on this screen. Right there. You absolute div. There we go. I thought that I must have been being an idiot. I thought. Yeah. Well, I knew that I had a livery there, but I was like, wherever it is, or wherever the car is, who knows. Right, let's get back onto it then, so we're all good now. So it is racing soft and medium tyres. I think you can get 2 laps definitely on the softs. I'm going to probably say depending on the car, but for this car we definitely can. I've already done a practice race before I came on to the stream, and it is about as crazy and ridiculous and stupid as you would imagine it. Certainly the way that everyone is driving, because everyone's trying to do it with no practice, which is kind of what we're doing as well, by the way. But I'm trying to get the stream up on my phone at the same time here, which has proven pretty difficult. There we go. Yeah, so it's an interesting one. If I can manage a decent result, top 6 is all I'm after. I would like to think that gives us a half-decent YouTube video, which is arguably more important than anything these days. We haven't posted a video on this channel for a very long time now. We've got a good couple of weeks. I did post some little challenges that we'd done, which I thought were quite canny, you know, nice little challenges, but they got literally no views whatsoever. So back to the drawing board on those. I can't even remember what they are now. It is so bizarre to race the Nürburgring around this way. So many parts of the track that you could drive with your eyes shut just do not look familiar at all. And then what's even more interesting is some of the parts... Oh, I'm just going to muck that one up. Some of the parts of the track that you get so used to driving one way or the other, and maybe you know that there's a little bit of an incline or there's a drop in certain places. There's so much of this track that you appreciate now, or at least for me, you appreciate so much more of the undulation and the rise and ups and downs and dips of this track. I'm now forgetting which part. There was well, I don't think we'll get to it on this this lap now. But there was one corner where you're sort of driving up and up and up. You're climbing. You're on an incline the whole time. I was like, you would never have realised how much of a drop down that is that you're actually doing on the sort of the correct way around. Now, has there ever been... I need to do some research into this because I want to make a video on it. Has there ever been any races that have been done in reverse layout on the Nürburgring? Because I don't think there has been. I feel like we would have seen, if there has been any reverse layouts, we would have at least seen some clips or bits and pieces here and there, but I have not seen anything. Now, if I go looking for it, I might find it, but there's nothing that I remember ever seeing about reverse layouts of the Nürburgring, because of course the standard rotation of the Nürburgring is difficult enough as it is. And I'm talking real world, not just on have we ever seen this on Gran Turismo. I mean like real world, anything at all. I do not think there's ever been a reverse layout of the Nürburgring. Of course it exists because the track is there. I just mean that it's never been raced in that direction. Now this is such the struggle, because if you have a quick look in the rear view, you go, oh, I know where I am now, I remember, and you're kind of having, until you learn the track this way, which is proving very, very difficult, as I keep finding out every time I get to that corner. That's the first time I've not managed to put that in, I've managed to avoid putting it into the wall. It is so difficult, because until you learn the track, which, yeah, it's difficult to do, you are always thinking about the track in the normal layout. So you're thinking, right, it would normally be that corner. What corner would it be before? And you go, oh, well, that would be the left hand. Well, that's the one where you brake a little bit late. And then you have to think, right, how would you approach that going the opposite way? Oh, so interesting and very, very good fun. Okie dokie then. So this is going to be the first race. And as I said, we're going to get 3 races tonight. I'm so looking forward to this, but my God, is it going to be a challenge. And there's some people that are very, very quick around here doing this layout. Nerds, we like to call them, who have gone and learnt the reverse layout of the Nurburgring. Okie dokie then. Predictions in. I would say we're from the back of the grid, but there's lots of people doing this without a time at the moment, and so we are P12, I think it was. Oh, P10! Even better. Look at that. Top 10 finish, as long as we just stay where we are. So, what do we reckon? Always a silly question to ask at the start of an Nürburgring race, and even, let's call it a stupid question to ask at the start of a Nürburgring reverse layout race. We can see a couple of people in the Porsche there. Unbelievably good car. That 992. And there is us in the mighty BMW M6. Here we go then. Predictions in. I will kindly ask you, if you haven't done so already, please do hit the like button on the stream and subscribe if you haven't done so already. All the boring stuff that all the boring YouTubers ask you to do, but it does help more than you will know. We're going to start on the medium tyres in P10. We've closed the gap to the leader in the slipstream all the way up. I've got no idea. Oh, God, it's there. I was going to say I've got no idea where the braking zone is, but we soon found it. Oh, God. Right, we're up to P8. Tremendous. Go, 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 go. What I was quite surprised at is the first time going around this track, there is more of the track than you would think that you can just be absolutely flat out. This is such a great section of track here, but you're almost going to run wide as the car throws itself in the air and literally launches itself across the track. As always, though, incredibly difficult. I didn't make contact there. Oh, I might have done that time. I did that time. Incredibly difficult to overtake at the best of times. Rubbing his racing side by side, door to door there. Oh, God. Right, up to P6. Bit of contact from behind there. We're still all good. Come on. Oh! More contact from behind. Someone else gone. I'm actually going to have to go track map view, not radar view, because I literally cannot remember this layout, or I cannot think quickly enough for this layout. Earlier than you think to get on the brakes, otherwise you're going to launch yourself, as we just nearly did, or did, across the carousel. Normally loads of carnage there. Now we're starting on the medium tyres, and then we're going to go on to the softs at the end of this lap. Oh my god, you are so surprised at how much you can just absolutely flat out launch the car around this track. That was contact from behind there. That was contact from behind, I'm fairly sure. I mean, I could be wrong, but that definitely felt like contact from behind as I was braking. A bit of a nudge. Oh, that's me into the wall. I've absolutely butchered that one. Tremendous. It's such a difficult braking zone, that one. So easy. Every single lap I've forgotten that it is there, basically. Ah, I've butchered this altogether now. Damn it. Well, I'm sure we won't be the only one. That is awfully done. So much time lost. Oh, no. Keep going. Come on. Perfect time for that to unghost him there. Right, all of this is absolutely flat out. And you realise what a difficult incline this is for the cars. Nice and easy on the way down. You're doing probably another 20 or 30 miles an hour. Going down through, I believe that's called Foxhole. I don't know if that literally translates in English as a hole for foxes. And I might even have the corner wrong altogether. Who knows? But it's P11. Bill, how we doing? I normally struggle to read chat on the normal Nürburgring. I am definitely going to struggle to read chat on this Nürburgring. That's one of those examples there of you can actually be completely flat through all of that and you don't realise it until you've slowed right the way down on the corner. You line that up and pretty much straight all the way through there. Once you've got that, you just line that up enough, which you can do going the other way, but it's a lot more difficult because you're approaching it at 150, 160 as you hit the braking zone. This one you probably want to apex this quite late, I think, a little bit later than what I just did there. On the brakes earlier than you would think though, to then try and catch the right-hander. This one I've just got no idea until I get a little bit more practice than what I've got currently, which might take a while. Right, into then, this feels so strange as well. Going what is normally the wrong way up the pit lane. Onto the soft tyres, there we go. Right, what's everyone's thoughts so far? Welcome, welcome. We got a few new faces in here. Thank you so much. Blue Tack Racing, how we doing? Evening, guys. Evening, buddy. Hope we're all well. Thank you so much. There's a couple of messages that I've missed, but I will try and catch up as soon as I can. Bill saying penalty incoming. What for? What have I done? Or do you just mean I will probably get one at some point in the race? Because that's also guaranteed. Here we go then. Trying not, I think, to cross that yellow line, because I presume that's the pit exit line that will still be policed. But as you can imagine, we're now right at the back of the grid. And then we're going to go for 2 laps on the soft tyres. Lots of people not having pitted, but we are way behind just because I'm an idiot. Look at this, we might clock 180 here. We're certainly at 177, 78, 79. We're going to go for this here. At what point do we hit the brakes? Roughly it wants to be about now. Oh, big lift off. Oversteer there. We make it stick though. We caught it and we make it stick. Go, go, go. Horrible. This is so horrible and uncomfortable. Normally it's good fun to try tracks in reverse layout. Brands Hatch is an incredible fun one. Spa as well. So many great ones, but the Nurburgring is not one that I've ever thought of to think that that would be a good idea. I'll be honest. Ah, see, so much more speed that you can be carrying when you're not frightened, thinking that you're going to run straight into a wall because you can't remember what is behind or over the crest of the hill. This is normally my favourite sector of the Nürburgring when we are in our normal layout, but it's not so much fun going uphill, I've got to say that. No. Tremendous. Not the quickest way to have done the... Not the quickest way to have done the carousel there, and now I've absolutely butchered the rest of it. I've somehow changed the camera angle. And damaged the front and front left. This is so strange and so uncomfortable. Because you know it's going to take such a long time. Oh, no. You know it's going to take such a long time to get used to the track as well. Normally, if you're learning a new track, you probably want to do 20, 30, 40 laps. It's going to take you hours and hours and hours to do that on the Nürburgring. And even then, it's still very difficult to piece this track together in your head. Think of how long it took you to learn the Nürburgring, if you do know it off by heart, in the normal layout. Think of all those years ago if you took it back to scratch. Just how difficult it was to learn. Unbelievable. James saying, oh no, I've done it again. Avoid the wall. Oh, you just clipped the wall that time. That's one of those where your foot to the floor for such a long time that you forget inevitably there will be a braking zone. And then because you don't know the track, you forget where that braking zone is. Come on, try and hold. So difficult, this. I feel like I'm kind of picking it up a little bit quicker than I would have thought, but still so difficult. At no point, even by the end of this week, will I have thought, right, I think I've got the hang of that now. There, this is the corner I mentioned where I said you don't realise the incline. If we look at this the other way, you'll realise exactly which corner we're on. It is the flat out left. And it is so... You do not realise how much of a drop down you are actually doing there in terms of elevation. I think if you're really good, which I'm not, the curb on your left-hand side can probably be the start of your braking zone, I think. That was such a stupid, obvious mistake, that one to make as well. What a disaster. That one I've got alright, but I think it's because it's absolutely butchered the corner before, so it's like you've got to get that one decent enough, I think. Probably the 50 for their later apex, I think. No. Just clipped it on the curb there. Just clipped it on the curb. Such an easy car to unsettle. Once it goes, it's gone. What a disaster. People that need to open a helpline for people struggling to learn this. Yeah, definitely. Needing to brake a little bit earlier because I keep getting caught out there when the car just won't grip trying to do the left. Nice early good exit there. Right, we're back to being we're back to under a minute away from the leader. Literally an entire minute from the leader. I'm confused now. What is it classing as the actual start line of this? Is that's the checkered flag there? Wow, okay, interesting. Right, on to the final lap. Here we go. guess where the braking zone is. I think you can kind of lift this slight touch of brakes. Actually just downshift most of that, to be honest with you. Yeah, slight touch of brakes, downshift on most. Come on. 10th up on fastest sector, we'll have that. Well, almost a 10th, 8 tenths. Sorry. Almost a second, I meant to say. Right, might we get an overtake here? Oh. Yes, we will. Luckily, they've gone off. Amy, how we doing? Hope we're all well. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, nearly. Honestly, at some point we'll get good with this, but it's probably not going to be tonight. I've already decided I think I need to basically be on. Oh, just avoid the wall, come on. I've already decided I think I need to be on most of the stream most of the nights this week, I reckon. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Right, don't clip the wall as we go around the left-hand side, but I reckon we can be, not necessarily flat, but we don't need to be braking. There we go. That's it. That's better. So much better. I've lost 8 seconds to the leader the last time that I looked. How is that possible? How is that possible? Nope, not good. Ah! Into the wall again! Don't spin, don't spin, don't spin. Don't spin. Oh my god, this is such a killer, this. I realised with that guy in front how much earlier he was on the power than me there, but of course you're going uphill, so you've got less of that power actually pulling the car forward. Gravity working against you there, it actually gives you a little bit more grip or ability to just put the power down a little bit more. We're putting this down to one big learning lesson, by the way. I hope we can all agree. No, I binned it. Bosh. Nope, still binned it. I'm still binning it. That is a crash that lasted literally way longer than it needed to there. I'm still binning it. I am still binning it. God, this is horrendous. 15 seconds slower than my previous lap. And we didn't think that that could have been much slower. Alright, I didn't anyway. Oh my god. HMS BMW. Not wanting to do much turning now. was stupid. I thought I was in third gear there. Oh, I had my gears wrong. I thought I was in third there and still able to try and floor it across the grass. Oh my god. This is awful. I hope we're all still having fun though. Fingers crossed we can at least have a laugh at the idiot struggling to do this track. So if you haven't done so already, I would kindly ask once more, hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Oh, look at that. There we go. See, that was just a downshift. We mightn't have even needed that. That was without braking that time. Nope. Nope. Oh my god, so much of this is so difficult. That shouldn't be. I shouldn't be braking there. I'm losing loads of time there. Skills. Lack of skills. Severe lack of skills. "47 seconds, come on. Desperately trying to cross the line. Oh no, of course the line's not going to be on the pit straight here, is it? I was thinking we were going to have time. Oh my god, come on, go, 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 go. 30 seconds left, can we do it? Can we do it? That is my aim now, to not get timed out of this race. I don't think that we will though. I'm well off the pace here. 10 seconds down the straight. Come on. Nah, it's not going to happen, is it? Still going to get timed out. That is shocking. That is absolutely shocking. Oh, man. Took you 3 hours, 45 minutes, 28 laps to learn that version. Well, that's a disaster. Right, now I'm going to take a guess here. I don't know if... oh, God, we're not even going to be able to get in to look at the replays or do anything of that. Oh, no, we're going to have to get straight back in. Literally, we got 60 seconds left. My God, right, straight back in. Don't crash on me now. Do not crash. Do not freeze. I've got the feeling that this game... ooh. Ooh. Right, I'm going to open the door because it's boiling in here. Oh, right. Yeah, the lower lobbies will struggle to... well, yeah, well, my pace there, I am struggling to make it to the next lobby, aren't I? That is not good. I tell you, that's such a laugh, that, though. That is such a laugh. Right, race number 2. Come on, then. Alright, I'm going to start on the mediums again. Right, a sub 8 minute time. That is rapid. Yeah, John, that is ridiculous, actually. Unbelievable. God, we were struggling. We got timed out and our lap was an 8:32. We were like a minute off the pace per lap, I think. So that's that is a struggle. That is a struggle. Right then, first of all, get your guesses in. From the back of, well, from P10 now, where do we think we can end up with this one? A massive thank you to everyone who's tuned in at the moment. This is, it really does mean a lot. I really appreciate it. We don't normally get that many people tuning in, but we do seem to get a lot of people watching the streams kind of afterwards. So 20 people on a stream for me is pretty big numbers. For some channels, that is child's play and they would be disappointed, but I'd be buzzing with that. So massive thank you to everyone who's tuned in at the minute. If you haven't done so already, please do make sure that you are subscribed if you're not already. It helps more than you will ever know. Right, P10. Let's go. I guess this is the thing as well. We're not going to be able to have any time to do quali between the races. So we're going to keep going in with no lap time. So from the back once again, straight in for another race. God, this guy's good in a slipstream. What's he in there? Is that the Beetle? It is, yeah, the Beetle. That car is rapid in a slipstream by the looks of things. Right, I'm going to expect exactly the same again. All of the same carnage. Oh, oh, it would be me that gets the brunt end of that, wouldn't it? It would be me. Didn't manage to benefit from any of that whatsoever. Oh, steady on, guys. Right, there's someone off. Can we quickly squeeze past there? Yes, we can. Oh, we just managed to squeeze through there. Thank God for that. Right. I'm going back to the track map view because I'm still struggling here to properly remember. I just need a tiny little reminder and then I'm all good. Right, and going uphill, there's more uphill than you realise around here, which means there's more downhill than you realise on the normal layout, but it does mean that you can be on the power way earlier than you might think. I was just about to say, or also, of course, later on the brakes when you're braking uphill. And then I went and outbroke straight into an uphill braking zone. Let's just say we almost got that one wrong. I didn't quite. Penalty for what? Hitting the barrier. Really? That's a bit crap. It doesn't actually even say what the penalty's for, but I'm guessing it might be corner cutting, but it doesn't say it. It doesn't say track limits. It's a weird one, that. That was ballsy. That was ballsy. Right, do not forget the big braking zone that's coming up. Do not forget the big braking zone that's coming up. Do not forget the... Ah! I forgot the big braking zone that was coming up. Although that was the braking zone that I was actually thinking about. Save it, save it, save it. Never gonna save that. Man. Rear wheel. Oh no! Rear wheel drive cars are so stupid. So stupid. I'm never driving another rear wheel drive car in all my life. Dangerous. It. Ah! Right, I actually cut that corner so much more, I think. Which you can do going the other way as well, but it's sometimes catches you out on track limits. I do not do what I done last time, which was push that one too much. Right, on to the soft tyres now, come on. Oh, such... It's, honestly, it's all I've said all night. Such a difficult track, this. This is horrendous. Horrendous, horrendous. Oh, man. Right, here we go. Appreciate everybody in chat. I'm so sorry that I'm struggling to read all of the messages in time. As we can imagine, this is, well, it's just ridiculous, really. Served an 8-second penalty on your first lap. Was that on this track, I'm assuming you mean? That's brutal. Right, come on. The leader is now a minute up the road yet again, but he does still need to pit. I assume, I hope. Looks like we're one of the first to pit, so... I don't know if some people are doing 2 laps on the mediums, by the way. Mahim, how we doing? Why don't I just drive in reverse? Aha! Yes! If we do the reverse layout but drive it in reverse, we'll be alright. Right, I don't want to speak too soon because I'm obviously still going to make mistakes on this lap, but I feel like I'm kind of getting there for remembering. There's just some bits where I'm braking way too early, and then you realise you're putting you're actually accelerating again back in the braking zone because of how much pace you've took off. Like all of that there, just all slowing down. Do not need to be slowing. Just doing nothing but costing time, losing time. Just a bit too far. Go. Just so messy, all of this here. Either running wide, stopping mid-corner. Not great. Right, carousel coming up. Actually get the braking zone of this one right. It's kind of on the first shoulder of that apex there. Just all wrong, that. All wrong. So far wide. We all know how marginal the Nürburgring itself can still be anyways. So this makes it such a challenge when the guys up at the front have spent a little bit longer than I have learning the track. Right, here's the braking zone that we can't get wrong this time. Still feel like I've got that quite a bit wrong. We could be a lot quicker there. Right, major braking zone coming up. This is the bit that we can't get wrong, because I do keep getting it wrong. It's like before you get over that crest, then you get surprised by what is over the crest as you approach a wall at 110 mile an hour. Come on. Right, and before anybody comments, somebody might have already commented saying, why are you short shifting? This is 1,000,000,000% a short shift car. We end up having this conversation every time on the chat. This one I can say for absolute certain is a short shifter. Oh, flat through there. That is so nicely done, actually, if I may say so. I completely forgot about that corner. I thought I was at the next corner. Damn! Oh, I thought I was at the next corner. This one here, because I was like, I definitely know that this can be flat. Oh, that is where I thought I was. Oh, what a wally. What a wally. It's alright though. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Right, are we going to get the jump on anyone in the pits? Yeah, we've had a couple of bad laps there, but we can only assume everyone's had the same. I wouldn't be surprised if everyone's had the same. Right, there we go. There's the gap to the leader. 36 seconds. Not that we're chasing that down by any means, but we'll do our best. Use the M3, much more stable, interesting. Baz, how we doing? Hey Affinity, I was the Irish driver in the last race. My view of that 3-car pile-up was hilarious. Thank you for subscribing as well, buddy. I just seen that there. Thank you so much. What a hero. Yeah, every one of these races so far has been oh my god, has been interesting. Plenty muck-ups from plenty people, plenty involving me. That was another one of them right there. Hope the races have been going a bit better for you though, Baz. Fingers crossed. Right. I just want a top 6. If we can end the stream on a top 6, we've got to be happy with that, all things considered. But we'll definitely be back on later in the week. Tomorrow, if I can do, although the Newcastle match is tomorrow. So I might stream before the match, if I can. Oh no, that's mucked right up there. I just completely forgot where I was there again. Oh my god, now I can't get turned around. Oh, come on! That's so painful. Oh, so painful. Oh, I've just mucked that up again. I keep forgetting where I am on the track. I keep forgetting where I am on the track. Oh my god. Trying to push too hard now. Ah, man. Yeah, Bill, when you're saying about the back end stepping out, I think a lot of that is actually still just not exactly knowing the corners from my side. So when I'm getting halfway through a corner, I'm putting my foot on the brakes and then immediately back down on the power and, like, I think just massively unsettling the car, like, everywhere, basically. I'm not doing the best job at the moment. Oh my god, look at that. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Well held. Fastest lap though. Oh shit, yeah! How that's happened, I've got no idea. I've genuinely got no idea how that's happened. 8:12 on the first one. That's not that bad, actually. All things considered. Yeah, 2 laps on the softs. You can definitely get 2 laps on the softs. Man. You predict this lap will be previous than the slower lap. Well, yep, given that I am 45 seconds off the pace, apparently. Probably make that another 5 seconds. There we go. I would also agree. Another 5 seconds. Right, the challengers do not get timed out of this race. I can't be getting a DNF. It's getting worse. Getting worse. All of my races always go downhill, don't they? They never, like, get progressively better. How is it that the better and more that I know the track, the worse I drive? Right, I've binned this one every lap so far. I'm not binning it on this one. Two on the mediums, then on the soft. Fair, yeah. To be fair, I think there's a lot of people that are actually doing 2 on the... Oh my god, I keep forgetting how much you need to slow down there as well. I think there's loads of people, it seems, that are doing 2 on the medium. Depending on the car, it might actually be better. I think if you were driving the lap normally, if this was the other way around, I think you would get 2 laps on the softs quite easily. But when you're making all the mistakes that I am, and sliding more than you are gripping, then it would probably explain the tyre wear. Case and point right there. Well, I hope I managed to keep the fastest lap. That's the one consolation from this race, which I didn't even know that I had until it was pointed out. In the new 911, so easy to drive. That 992 is such an unbelievable car, isn't it? It's tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Alright, I'm literally flat here all the way. Oh, no I'm not. I was committed to being flat though all the way. Quicker to do this than a 3-point turn in the middle of the track. My J-turn didn't work very well though. That was where I was planning on saving a bit of time there, was the J-turn, and it didn't work. Let's just pretend that one didn't happen either. How has the race leader not crossed the line yet? Oh my god, come on. There you go, he's finally crossed the line. We're not even going to get off the Nurburgring Nordschleife at this rate. By the time that time's out, oh my god, I think we just give up now at this point. Surely we just give up at this point. It's getting difficult. More and more difficult. And I don't like it. Two laps mediums, 1 lap. Yeah, well, we could give that a go on the next race. I mean, if I just don't drive like an absolute wally, that might help, because I'm 2 minutes off the pace now. And that's slower than my pace. Never mind the pace of the actual people in this race. So, well, that could not have gone, literally gone any worse. Curbs are deadlier this way around. I'm agreeing with that. Right, let's just go same again. Same car, same everything. Same again. Right, unfortunately, this is going to be the last race, okay? A very, very short stream. I'd never normally stream for anything less than probably like 2.5, 3 hours. This is only an hour and a half, this one. So we've managed to at least have a look at the daily race. Oh, I missed Layla's message. Asked you what you wanted on your pizza. Well, I already texted Layla and she reacted to it, so I assume that she's seen it. So yeah, let's message her now. There we go. Bosh. Yes, so me and Layla, 8 years today we've been together, so we're going to have a rare that she got a night off as well, so we're going to have pizza and watch a documentary on... probably finish watching a documentary on Jeffrey Epstein. So, what a tremendous night. So, there we go. That's... we'll be watching that while we scran our pizza. Right, let's start on the... Should we start on the mediums? Do 2 laps on the mediums and then go on to the soft? Is that what we're thinking? I think that's what we're thinking. So we'll see how we get on. Okie dokie, right. Guesses in, I guess. I would probably suggest that you guess last. It's probably better off or more exciting if we guess how far behind the leader I end up being. Vicar in the Epstein files. It wouldn't surprise me. Right, come on then. Last race of the stream. Predictions in. How badly can this one go? We've had 2 disastrous races, as has everybody else. Let's hope. The rule is we cannot bin it. We need some, like, ridiculous forfeit if I crash. I need some ridiculous forfeit. I need to donate, like, £1 million to charity or something. If I had £1 million. Here we go, then. Here we go, here we go. Right, MZR is trying to find his way to the back of the grid, I'm guessing, to do some sort of last to first challenge. Right, what's this in a slipstream? A Merc. Well, that is a quick car in a slipstream by the looks of it. We're going to have to try and now hold this round the outside as we go into this braking zone here. Never going to normally end well. Oh, typical, typical, typical. Oh, same car again. Oh my god. This guy loves to... Well, I've ended up bumping into him, but he loves bumping people in front. Which is then making me go into the back of him. Someone else then gets the... I think that is the Merc. It certainly is. Makes his way through. The rule is just don't bin it. It can't be that difficult. Two people binning it. Here we go. We said top 6. Come on! We still got literally 3 entire laps of the Nurburgring in reverse layout to go, though. Even though we're provisional P7. Can we make a P6? We're not going to squeeze around the outside there. We do have one person right behind us, though. There's someone into the wall. Oh, we're going to nip underneath here as well. Right, we are now P6. Come on. Carousel, do not get this wrong. Do not get this wrong. Guy in front's got it wrong. Go, go, go. Oh, another guy in front's got it wrong. P4 is now in front of us. We're P5. Come on. Come on. Have we finally learnt this track? Probably not. I don't really need to be braking there, but we need to be braking now. Good racing. MZR's managed to sneak through there very nicely. We got the Merc right up against us again now. He's going to be working with us. Come on. Top 6, that's all we're after. Top 6. Top 6, come on. Short shifting the M6 in the slipstream of another M6. Just becomes such an inconvenient chicane, that does. It's a very nice corner when you're going the other way, or the correct way. Slipstream and massively helping here. Just a bit too early. Understeer there. Pushing us out onto the grass. Still P6 though. Come on, we've got the Merc right behind us now. This is a massive straight here. Is he going to work with us, or is he going to try and go around? He's going to try and go around. Just holding on to that, thank God. Right, remember that this sector is longer than I think it is, basically. I can't remember it corner for corner, but I can only... Yeah, there we go. That was the one that I thought on the last race was flat, and then drove straight into the wall, understeered straight into the wall. This is flat. 100% it is. And it seems these two guys forgot that, because there we go, we're right onto the back of them now. I don't want to say it, but an actual decent result might be on here. Oh, damn it. There, I said it. Come on. I have given it the commentator's curse. We got someone ghosted in front. I think they've served a penalty. Oh, he's going to hold it around the outside. Oh, he spinned it! I probably just didn't give him enough space there. I think that was me. I just didn't give him enough space. Because I thought I had it, so I drifted out wide. He was behind us at the time. But then because he's had the slightly better run... I need to reset my wheel. I'm going to have to come into the pits now. I need to reset my wheel. I'm going to have to do 2 laps on the softs. Ah, damn it. Yeah, that one was on me. Hold my hands up. Definitely my fault, that one. Ah, damn. Damn. All we wanted was a top 6. I didn't think it was too much to aim for. Turns out it definitely was. Brake balance, I'm going 2 to the rear, or 3 to the back. But that's just personal preference. I always prefer the brake balance to the rear. The amount of times that I've took that corner, that first corner more or less flat, you get a little bit of lift off oversteer, which I've managed to correct every single time except that time. Well, if there was any chance of salvaging anything from this race, it has just gone right in that moment, right there. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Bit aggressive by me, that one. Just a bit. One of my favourite corners of the Nürburgring, that one there, the kind of uphill right, tight right-hander, whatever that one is called. Definitely not my favourite when you're going the other way. Right, do we have any chance of recovering this race to get back to that top 6? How many people would we jump in a pit stop? We've lost so much time. But have they as well? Well, we can only hope that one. Oh, don't overcorrect. We've actually gained time to the leader. We got the gap down, I think it was 57. We've got the gap down to 50. That was 53 there until I stupidly hit the brakes when I didn't need to. Right, race leader was on the soft tyres there actually as well. So that was his second lap on the softs. Right, apparently I'm 8 minutes and 28 seconds behind the leader now. We let that reset once we... Whoa, 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 whoa. What's he done? Oh my god, did you see that? Jeez. Oh, that's going to cost us massively all the way down this straight now. That was unfortunate for him. I think we call that unlucky. Right, gaining a little bit on the straight, so whatever car the leader's in, I think we've tipped him on top line speed. Right, let's not make the same mistake, but I am going to try and do the corner the same way that I did the last time. Oh, just a little bit too far there. Just a bit too far, come on, go, 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 go. Into the wall. Into the wall. don't run that. Oh my god. I literally purposely chose not to brake as much there because I thought I'm just unnecessarily losing time. I don't need to kill that much speed. And turns out I absolutely did. Oh, 6-second penalty. Or 6 seconds worth of penalties for this guy. Driving so badly here. Come on. I see yellow flags. Free position, hopefully. That's what it normally means. Oh, that's what we hope it means. Oh my god! This guy! Twice he's got right in front of us there. He's going to serve a penalty. We're going to get gifted that one. I tell you what, if we hadn't bumped into the back of him there, that was obviously my fault there. But P7 and 8 just up ahead here. We could have been a little bit closer to them, I'd say. Then who knows? Oh my god, literally opened the door for him there. Oh well. It is going to be P10 at best, probably. It's not over till it's over, though. John said P10. There you go. I'd rather that than last, but I'd still rather something a bit further up, but never mind. At the moment, we are literally beggars can't be choosers. Oh, there you go. There's someone binning it. Alright, well, it's going to be P9 gifted. That'll do. First 2 minutes of this lap were great, yeah. The first 2 minutes of this one lap out of the 9 laps that we'll have done in the 3 races, the first 2 minutes of one of them was really good. Oh, man. I tell you what, though, unbelievable fun. Really, really, really good fun. If you haven't done it yet, then I highly recommend that you do. Do give it a go. I would probably suggest a few laps of practice, but it is all the more fun to attempt it without, especially if you're in a lobby where everyone's done the same. Everyone will be making the same mistakes. You can just tiptoe your way through. It's good fun. But yeah, give it a go. I do recommend it. It is good fun. It is a good laugh. I would recommend some practice so that you don't end up raging with all of the races that you do, which is what I've pretty much done. But yeah, we'll be back on in the week because I definitely want to do a few more of those races and hopefully get some good videos out of them. So thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back later in the week. I want to do tomorrow night. Maybe it's before the Newcastle match, if I can do, and then maybe Wednesday as well, something like that. We'll see what we can do. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I will catch you all a little bit later. If you make sure that you have hit the like button and subscribe as well. Subscribing helps me more than you will possibly ever know, or a small channel like this more than you will ever know. And it is greatly appreciated. I will leave it there. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Catch you all a little bit later in the week. We're normally starting our stream round about now, but tonight we're finishing up. So if you've missed it or you're just catching the last few minutes, we will definitely catch you later in the week. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Enjoy the football, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you in a bit. As John says, toodles.